UK's largest rat caught on camera, 22-inch Yorkshire rodent invasion. Imagine a rat so enormous it could almost be mistaken for a small feline, terrorizing homes in a quiet corner of Yorkshire. This isn't just any rodent. It's Britain's supposed largest rat, stretching an astounding 22 inches from nose to tail. Discovered in a home within the Normanby area of Redcar in Cleveland, this monstrous creature was brought to light when a concerned homeowner contacted professional pest controllers. Local councillors, upon seeing a photograph of the beast, couldn't help but comment on its unusual size, describing it as almost the size of a small cat. They've expressed growing concern over the proliferation of pest issues since the cessation of free pest control services provided by the Labour-run local authority. "These rodents are becoming brazen," stated Eston Ward councillor David Taylor. "They've settled right into the neighbourhood, and the longer we ignore it, the worse it will get." The council maintains that they have a dedicated pest control officer responsible for managing issues on council-owned properties and offers advice to residents whenever possible. However, Councillor Taylor and his colleague Stephen Martin argue that the situation demands a more comprehensive approach. In a joint post on their Facebook page, they emphasized the need for a coordinated vermin control strategy, noting that the issue has garnered significant attention from both local and national media outlets. From Teesside to London, the story has gone viral, they wrote. This wasn't just a local concern, it became a national headline. The sheer volume of public response, over 1,000 comments on Teesside Live alone, underscores the urgency of the matter. They believe that solving this crisis requires collaboration among various stakeholders, including the government, local councils, housing providers, landlords, the NHS, commercial developers, and even the water board. Taylor stressed the importance of immediate action, suggesting an urgent plan that includes a borough-wide survey to assess the extent of the problem and a targeted treatment strategy. But here's where it gets controversial. Some may question whether the responsibility lies solely with the council or if individual homeowners and landlords share the burden of maintaining vermin control. The council spokesperson reaffirmed their commitment to addressing the issue, highlighting their ongoing partnership with organizations like Beyond Housing and Northumbrian Water to explore potential solutions. They also pointed out that useful guidance and preventive measures are available on their website to assist residents in managing pest problems effectively. To put this into perspective, the previous record holder for Britain's largest rat, found in Bournemouth in 2018, measured 21 inches from snout to tail. Typically, according to the RSPCA, British rats average around 11 inches in length. This stark difference underscores the severity of the current infestation. So, what do you think? Is it time for a drastic change in how we handle pest control, or should we continue with the current strategies? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. Cat-sized rat invades North Yorkshire home. Giant rodent infestation. Shocking discovery. Imagine finding a rat the size of your pet cat lurking in your home. It's not just a nightmare. It's a growing reality for residents in one English town. But here's where it gets controversial. This isn't an isolated incident. It's part of a larger, increasingly alarming infestation that's sparking debate over how to tackle it effectively. Exterminators recently discovered a monstrous rat, measuring nearly 2 feet long from nose to tail, inside a family home in North Yorkshire. The rodent, described as almost the size of a small cat, was found curled up in a plastic bag, ready to be discarded. Photos shared by Eston Ward councillors David Taylor and Stephen Martin on Facebook, https://estonmattersposts/725172432, quickly went viral, leaving many in disbelief. "It's shocking," Taylor and Martin wrote in their post. And this is the part most people miss. It's not a one-off. This is a growing problem that's spreading beyond alleyways and trash bins into people's homes. The councillors emphasize that the infestation is becoming unmanageable, with rodents increasingly spotted in overgrown areas and now, alarmingly, indoors. But here's the real question. Is enough being done to address this crisis? Taylor and Martin argue that while local workers are doing their best, the issue requires urgent borough-wide action. The longer this is ignored, the worse it will get, they warned. We need funding, collaboration with landlords, and immediate measures, not just advice. This situation raises a broader concern. Are we underestimating the scale of rodent infestations in urban areas? And if so, what does this mean for public health and safety? While some may see this as a local issue, others argue it's a symptom of a larger problem that demands attention. What do you think? Is this a sign of a deeper environmental or infrastructural issue? Or is it simply a matter of better pest control? Let us know in the comments. This is one debate that's sure to spark differing opinions. Giant 22-inch rat found in UK home. Bigger than a cat. Shocking pest control discovery. In a shocking turn of events, residents in Normanby, located in Redcar and Cleveland, North Yorkshire, were left in disbelief after a gigantic rat, measuring an astonishing 22 inches from its nose to the tip of its tail, was found inside a home. This rodent, which some have likened to the size of a small cat, was discovered by a pest control professional who was responding to a routine service call. What began as a singular incident quickly escalated into a viral sensation on social media, particularly after local councillors shared images of the rat online. This sparked widespread concern about a burgeoning rat infestation problem in the area. Residents have reported an alarming increase in rat sightings, with these creatures being spotted in alleyways, around overflowing garbage bins, on neglected public land, and even crossing streets during daylight hours. The fact that such a large rodent could infiltrate a home has heightened fears of a potential public health crisis. The viral image of the oversized rat, which was carefully contained in a large plastic bag, was posted on Facebook by Eston Ward councillors David Taylor and Stephen Martin. They revealed that the rat was found during routine pest control operations in the Normanby area. The post quickly garnered attention, with horrified locals sharing their own unsettling experiences. One user recounted seeing 2 dead rats left to decay on the street, while another claimed to have seen a rat the size of a Jack Russell drinking from a puddle. Many expressed disbelief, comparing the rodent's size to that of their own domestic cats. Comments ranged from disgust to fear, with one individual stating, "That rat is bigger than my grown cat," while another pondered, "That's a proper sewer rat. Something must be going on if they're surfacing." This wave of public reaction has underscored the extent of the issue and the growing unease among residents regarding the escalating rodent population in their neighborhoods. Why are rat sightings increasing? Local councillors have identified several contributing factors to the rise in rodent activity. Overflowing bins and improper waste disposal practices, overgrown public spaces and poorly maintained council-owned properties, increased availability of food sources for these pests, a decline in domestic pest control interventions by local authorities. 2 years prior, Redcar and Cleveland faced similar rodent challenges, but managed to mitigate them through coordinated pest control efforts. However, the councillors caution that the current situation is more dire, as the council has ceased handling domestic rat infestations. Instead, residents are now provided with advice and must hire private pest control services at their own expense. This shift has left many residents vulnerable, particularly those who cannot afford expensive pest control treatments, creating a perfect breeding ground for rats to thrive unchecked. Rising rodent sightings raise concerns over urban management. The councillors have emphasized that if this issue is not addressed promptly, rats will continue to invade homes and public spaces, jeopardizing the health and safety of the community. They have called for immediate action, which includes clearing overgrown public areas, tackling waste collection and bin overflow problems, considering the reinstatement of council-supported domestic pest control services. The discovery of the enormous 22-inch rat is being viewed as a crucial wake-up call for local authorities. Residents are demanding proactive measures to avert a potential full-scale rodent infestation and to restore public confidence in local sanitation and safety. While isolated incidents of large rodents are not uncommon in urban settings, the case in Normanby stands out due to the sheer size of the rat and the increasing trend of infestations throughout Redcar and Cleveland. For many locals, this incident has transformed what was once a minor nuisance into a significant community concern. It also raises important questions about how urban environments and public health systems manage pest control responsibilities, especially in light of budget constraints and shifting policies. Until decisive actions are taken, residents fear that sightings of oversized rats could become even more frequent, potentially endangering homes, businesses, and public health.